Yeah, this the good part. This is like a little bit of fun part in my life. Cause this is the part where I get to explain to you how I checkmate your ass. Anyway, y'all, this is a game. This is an experiment, and the chosen ones is in it, and that means everybody's in it. All right, I'm finna say something real simple. It's gonna leave black people in America just stunned. This experiment, everybody know about it. And you sitting back there and you watching people change their lives, a plethora of things in their lives. And whether you lying or not, saying you're gonna give them a gift, honestly, I think the gift is to the other side. But you think you acting like you're gonna give somebody a gift, but really you're just stalling the time. I'm gonna tell y'all how important this game is to black people in America. If we wanna be hooked up to that pipeline when they transition money, which we're gonna have to, because pretty much all money gonna come from online, and everybody ain't gonna watch your show. And if you depending on somebody to keep your views up so they'll watch your show, keep your, you know what they do now, they got the buddy system, they go out there and they promote it. That shit finna fade out, because there's too much talent out here now. And it's too much talent that's going to waste to get killed, get sacked, everybody tired of it, you know what. But I'm finna say something to y'all that's gonna step on y'all hard out there. This test, you being watched as well. All black people in the world is being watched, yeah, but especially in America. Cause you wanna be hooked to the pipeline, you wanna commerce. I guess all the blacks in the world, right? Africa ain't no current. We don't have a currency, right? Well, we want a currency, right? It ain't that you want a currency. You want to be hooked up to the pipeline. You want to be a part of the system, right? Well, guess what? It's one simple key factor that you blacks have a real serious problem with, and not only do you have a problem with it, you'll use God, like Christians will use Jesus and God in something like that. Big one, big Christian, big churches and stuff like that. Use God behind stuff like what I'm finna tell y'all. Uh, Moderation is a word we take too lightly. You gotta perfect moderation before you can pass on to the lighter side of life. So, a lot of churchgoers and whatever folk, if you ain't accepting moderation, you can't do it. So, I have a bad tendency. God telling me to stop doing it though, because it's hurting it's self-sabotaging my way of getting out of this experiment, even though it's fake. But I got this thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all now, cause y'all need to upgrade, cause the game y'all playing is too old. I'm tired of playing it. Uh, I got this thing where I make people, black people. I learned it from a white guy, a wealthy white guy. I went to a party where a couple of us did, and he was like, if I like you, I invite you to the next one. He invited me, he invited the other guy, and I asked him why. He said, cause you never said nothing about the party. The other guy went and told everybody what was going on at the party, what they were doing at the party, and these are CEOs and shit. Like, you going back telling the folks they on drugs and they on dope and all this shit, but yet they pay your checks. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's moderation. Y'all ain't supposed to say nothing about nobody. If you see a preacher pull up to the liquor store and buy some alcohol, so you ain't supposed to say nothing. Cause they probably ain't gonna drink it when they get home. They probably got something scheduled for something major coming in for like a holiday. And most of the time, travelers and stuff want to get the money to the preachers and stuff and let them go buy everything. You see, y'all just be judging, and then you use that excuse to go do all that turmoil that you used to doing. But what you need to understand is this. If somebody was once hooked on something that you was hooked on, and they don't even do a fraction of that no more, you need to ask that person how they doing it and what they need to what they need to do to apply to their life to try to quit and slow them down on whatever problem they got. That's how that works. And until you black folks get that, they're not gonna let y'all hook up to that pipeline. Because everybody got a skeleton in their closet. Everybody. That's why when I say church, I say overly righteous folks. Because you can be rich or poor, it don't matter. But you done been growed up. You always like to look at me. It work out next time. It ain't going to be no next time because I'm sober. Look at my skin. I'm beautiful. I'm sober than sober. Y'all been in trouble for this 2 years ago. I supposed to been out of here in 2022. I supposed to been out of here. It's supposed to been over. So Ron Anubis is observing everybody through these eyes. So when you make a promise and he giggle and all that across the thing, I ain't here for you to say y'all can't save. That's why I'm picked for this. Y'all can't save me. I can care less how you look, what you got, where you got it from, how you got it. You can't. I'm not living off no woman. I didn't come from a family where men live off the women. We take care of the women. Normally the women work a job for 10 years and retire because that man got it by then. Like clockwork. Like my grandpa was actual twins, twin flames. They did it by the books before the of course our race was stripped from it, but some, like my family, really wasn't even slaves, and we was already here. So you wasn't punking a lot of them. So they stayed to the books all the way up to my grandparents that just passed. They was real live twin flame. That's why I have such a problem with them, because I know what their journey is, what they're trying to do. And my grandma and my grandpa are here. And that's why I can't separate from this monster. Y'all ain't gonna get it, and I hope you don't get it, because it ain't nothing for you to get, because it's something for me to get, because it's part of my spiritual journey from God. It's my mission. How many of y'all can say what your actual mission is from God? Now, the generational wealth stuff and the generational curse stuff and all that stuff, you supposed to fix that so you go back home, because you lost your wings. You was a fallen angel anyway. Y'all ain't answering the right question. That's why I hate it, because I got stuck. I was hoping I got stuck anywhere, but Livonia, I knew this was going to happen eventually in my life, but I was hoping it had been somewhere else besides Livonia, though, because the ignorant level here is absurd. But y'all brilliant people, but y'all been programmed to be ignorant because it's comfort in your unchanging abilities. But I told y'all, whenever you get comfortable in cycles, your soul is going over there to hell already. It don't matter if you're rich or poor. Every day of your life, it should be something different. Like, I've been purposely stuck here, but you haven't heard me complain about my life. I complain about what people are doing to me and getting away with, but I'm not complaining about my situation like that. I complain about them playing this game, and like that. Like you play the same game. You've been playing this game for you. I'm tired of. I gotta play the game because there's nothing else to do. Y'all not gonna let nothing else be. The whole purpose of that game is why I wait to play the game. In the middle of that window of time, I wait on a blessing. I pray hard to God and never get it, because you stole it. You keep stealing the blessing. That's the whole purpose of changing the mail. That's black magic. The black magic is simple to fit, but you keeping me broke. Like I said, $5 or $10 every other week, and I be hearing my family on the phone talking, you always blaming folks. No, I shouldn't be. Y'all not getting it. At the status my family is at, I shouldn't be crippled in so many ways. Even if I was a terrible person, I should still at least get to see my child. I shouldn't, my car shouldn't have been sabotaged. I always should have something to drive, because we are damn near an elite black family. It don't make sense for the brightest person in your family to be struggling the worst, and all y'all riding in his stuff. People can see this. Your stuff is tore up. Okay, you might still got it, but it's tore up. And then if you got it, it's rotten. It's the fruit of your tree. Like I said, you can't really look at material till it's like that. When somebody got more than enough money to fix what they got, but yet they rather spend all their money on gang stalking family members for money. It make me mad to be able to go. When I go and I smoke with people and do stuff, I don't do it because I know I'm going to catch y'all. I know y'all going to do it. I do it to see if my pop is still paying people to watch me, and I'm a grown-ass man. See, my gang stalker, I know the funder. You remember I told y'all one time I wanted to see who was funding it, and it was I know it's him. How I know it's him? Because I can walk down the road and play stupid and come back up the road, and he already know he ain't good in computers and none of that. Somebody will have to call him. That's how I'm getting you, shawty. And that's why I'm telling you, I hate it because you my twin flame, but I'm going to wait, though. I know you childish in your mind and you can't help it, bro. But I pray that one day you have the faith to believe in yourself and know that you don't need nobody else to help you put $1 on your back. To put $1 in your pocket. And you don't have to lay down on the bed to get $1. I know what I'm saying, whether you're a gangster or not, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to lay down on the bed to get no $1. But yeah, so to the black people, I know y'all white people like, wow, he nailed that. Because the white people already knew. Like, part of this experiment, one of the major outlook in this experiment is obviously that, okay, if they can union, you got to be able to union and have a corporation successfully in order to get in that pipeline. Black people don't own one of those. So if you telling the other nationality you ready to be in that pipeline, of course you in this test too, and you ain't gonna pass this test if you always condemning me for a fraction of what you do on a daily, and I'm only doing it once or twice every 3 months, so you could go it be all right, you better look next time. You supposed to been came and got me. God gonna let me do whatever I want to do now, and it's not gonna really affect me because I'm vibrating too high in a way to be here. And the only reason why I'm vibrating, I'm not asking God for this stuff. The more people reject me, the more protection I'm gonna get by right of law. I told y'all I done earned my wings. I told y'all my hell story, and y'all act like I'm stuck. No, I'm where I'm supposed to be. The cards tell you that. What would you rather do? Get rich in this world, ride down the strip, bump your head, see everybody girl, sleep with everybody girl, and then you gotta get old and die, which is the worryingest part of your life, really. And then you gotta cross over to the other side. Wouldn't you not want to worry and cross over to the other side? Well, in order to do that, you must do what God put you here to do. Whether you rich or poor and you did what your family told you to do or not, that ain't what God told you to do. I'm in my purpose, which is saying that I done went through that mind. I went through all them steps that y'all are sacrificing people for security. I done passed all that and made it all the way up to my worldly mission that God himself put me here to do. And it wasn't for the generational curses. I ain't gonna tell nobody what it is, because it's a gift to my grandparent. And the reason why I'm the person to do it, because I ain't got a problem with not having a soul, man. I ain't got a problem with having a lover. I never had a lover. So whether y'all come or not, I don't care. I just want my identity, and they done lifted it. Only reason why I ain't moving is because I still gotta get there. That's what I'm saying. If my family was helping me so much, I would have been had these little petty things done. I wouldn't have to beg them to get that done. They would have to beg me to get a job because they have been not already done that. I had to wait for that red flag to get off my license when we could have handled it like a parent's supposed to do with their child when their child get robbed by a whole nother family, and let's go get a lawyer together. Y'all wanted me to go get the lawyer. Y'all wanted me to, first off, you robbed me so good to all my towers and security fare that I earned for myself. And then you got the audacity to pay my whole block to watch me. And then you pay the tarot community to watch me. YouTube watching. You got everybody everybody watching. And I can't goddamn look left or right without somebody say you just look left, you just look like night vision cameras in the house. It's like I couldn't sing if I wanted to sing. That's why I look so good. There's a lot of shit I do want to get into, but I can't. Because y'all watching me like a hawk, bro. And I know it. Look how sober I am, y'all. I look good by force. But I don't mind it because I'm learning. I'm learning to be disciplined, patient with this man. But cameras everywhere. Under my house, I know I rapping on about all that. And when I went to jail, I probably put even more in here on the whole block. 'Cause I went down the block. There's some things that some gangsters said that they shouldn't have said. They didn't know I caught. So y'all are perverts for one. I like to say that and clear that. And y'all been looking at my penis to a T. To the point where you like, Jesus is not, I ain't going over there. That was good enough for God to say, okay, I got him at the leader. I don't really know what's going on. But I was hoping that everybody would have seen the list of women that came into my presence and seen that a couple of them was really whores and they still stuck on my loving. So I was thinking that y'all would have woke up from that, cause you know what I'm saying? Why they still over here? Shit, I ain't seen some of these women in over 15 years, bro. And you still in my energy, helping my ex-wife and extra stuff like that for what? $1 or $2? Some of y'all used to own half of counties. I mean, what is that to you? Nothing. So, anyway, y'all, you failed the test because of moderation. Like, when y'all judge me like that, as a group, all y'all black folks have been monitored. I'm telling y'all, when y'all judge me, them white folk got these satellites. They got shit. They see what I do. They know exactly what I'm doing. What I'm doing. They know I ain't doing shit. And when y'all fill out y'all tests, they'll be the one to give me the right contract, bro. You know? While y'all sitting there thinking they finna kill me and do all this extra stuff to me, they'll probably put me in a position that's over you, a black man. Cause I seen this a while back. Like we all in the test though, and I just really gave y'all that. And they gonna be mad at me because that's one of the real kickers. And they're like, by the time this experiment over, black people in general should be able to unify because they understand moderation now. You're no longer judging people. You ain't going back telling homeboy girlfriend you seen him at the liquor store so you can sleep with her. And mess up their family and shit. That won't work no more. You can't tell somebody you seen somebody do something once you done figured out that you got moderation. You, like I told Shawty, I ain't even did shit, but anyway, I made her think I did, but moderation comes with, moderation stops when overindulging and too much consumption kick in. That's when it's no longer a spiritual sin. And that's when a spiritual sin done reached itself over to a physical sin. That's why I told y'all God judges the heart. Like when y'all said y'all were gonna come, and then when they asked everybody and said you failed your test, then really we could really he told me to pick out a whole different group of women. I supposed to told y'all that a week ago. That's why I've been cutting on YouTube. Cause I want to know what he gonna send me. Cause I don't think he gonna send me that tarot. I want to know what site he gonna send me to. Cause that's my next mission. I gotta find 3 more queens, which is interesting and fun to me because I get to work with God and I get to cipher the internet. You know, I mean, I get to surf the internet in crazy ways with my ancestors. So it's pretty fun and it's time consuming. But and a lot of times they ain't on the internet. Sometimes they're around the corner. You know, sometimes I need to be at a gas station at a certain day or something. Something like that. And they'll let me know. But yeah, y'all. So I just slammed y'all next time. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I wouldn't hang with y'all. I know y'all family and stuff, but I wouldn't fuck with y'all no more until y'all figure that out, bro. And that's why I do come around y'all, cause you have one attitude when I'm doing right, but when you think I'm doing right, but when you think I'm doing wrong, just off of some assumption, pretty much, basically, you automatically treat me as if I'm a crackhead, and you ain't never seen me do a crack in my life, do a rock in my life, you know. Only one person got that, and that was my chemist that taught me how to be a chemist. Before he got caught up in this and they crippled him. I think they killed. I think he died. I don't know if we're gonna go check on him though. But he got caught up in it too. But I did some slick stuff around him, and I was like, hey man, I think we made a bet on it because other people were coming and we couldn't really talk about it. And I said, hey man, get my money, bro. He said, nah, nigga, you failed it because you didn't do I saw you, bro. We busted out laughing together. Cause he really sat there and watched me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, and them kind of tricks of the trade is what help young kids like me that had to get in the streets at an early age survive, bro. Because you got these people that play these roles like they don't do nothing. God's gift to earth, but underneath it all, them the ones that'll get you intoxicated and get under your skirt, take your kids, you know, sacrifice you, unalive you, or white collar crime your ass. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay the bouncer to get your license number. I done had people pay dollar store people to get my license information. Like for real, like to get me in these experiments, they'll call. Like if I'm going to the dollar store just to pick up that excommunicado shit, real, bro. That's why I say I'm excommunicado. I done went through that. I know when everybody changed. Like as soon as Shawty thought she got me, all these cars started riding up the road. She got these Fed cars following you up and down the road. I don't know if she a Fed or nothing, but I know you definitely working for somebody and you playing a role. That's why I like you. Cause I don't even think you want to do what you do to me. You just playing a role, which is cool. I don't care. I just want you to know this beauty is more than skin deep. Though. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with y'all like that. You ain't fucking with me like that. And besides, it's like, if you doing this to judge me and put me down, you gotta go above and beyond. And I made sure all my ops went above and beyond. What that means? That means if you purposely came into my life to get me on drugs, by the time I left your side, I made sure you was not only on the same drug, but you was hooked on it and you was the junkie. Amen and peace, y'all.